Next mission.
Sing Song. A joyous land filled with light and music. Let us silence their wailing voices once and for all. This land is defended by Lord Darius, a far tougher opponent than Lord Antonius. Only by harnessing the forces of dark magic will you defeat him. Build a library to attract warlocks to your cause, and they will reveal to you the secrets of the arcane.
They invade the keep, slay Lord Darius. Build a library and use warlocks to research new spells, train up your creatures in the training room. Okay, a lot of information about useful information gained by reading the manual. A lot of things have changed, and a lot of things are probably not available just by playing the game. Training rooms have been changed that they stop training at level 4, so there's sort of a you can't make super creatures by just training them forever anymore. It's more like I feel that unless you have trained your creatures, they're basically fairly useless in combat. There's a way to train them further on, but that's something not available yet. And even that won't allow you to reach level 9 and 10. You have to. That's only reachable by actually fighting in real battles. Mana was also explained by... It's basically energy. It powers your imps. If you don't have any mana, imps will disappear. It powers your traps. If you don't have any mana, traps won't fire. The Horned Reaper also sucks up a huge amount of mana. And the manual also tells you a few ways to manage your mana, so very useful information in that sense.
The good Lord Darius presents himself against you now. He's more worthy as a foe. But use the rooms you won from Smilesville to good employ, and you'll slay him dead just like Antonius.
Yeah, let's see what we would learn.
Library. Training room. First, build a lair, and then a hatchery, then claim the portal near your dungeon heart.
Also, I learned about there's a way to use possession to attack as a group of monsters. That's probably a very useful ability to know at some point. Details to know. I need more gold, no matter what we do. Also research room.
You have claimed a portal. A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Goblins. Ah yes, the training room.
The training room is a place where fighting creatures hone their skills.
Let's go 3x30 for a start. We do need research area. It has to be somewhat of a isolated place.
A task well done, but training creatures will cost gold. The library, where warlocks wise can hone their evil craft, perfecting spells for you to cast at goodly foes. Your minions need a larger training room.
I don't like this system.
The basics of your dungeon are in place, but now expand it with a library. Design it square to maximize the space for scrolls, and let your imps make stronger walls to hold more shelves.
I see my controls. Is there a quick key to get the creature, magic, and rooms tabs? No. Maybe it's not too big of a problem. We usually want to look at the creature tab anyway. Again, bad design though. White lettering on a basically a picture. So, and there just happens to be white eyes and a light helmet there. So the number isn't clearly visible. Again, incompetence. There's a lot of room. The number could have been entirely separate. At least a little bit of extra space at the top.
One improves his skill to level 2. A creature can train as high as level 4, but that's the limit. Further skill can only be attained out on the battlefield. Hark now. A warlock has arrived to study spells within your library. His research will serve your magic well. Restrict him not, though, to his books, for when in battle he may prove formidable with fireballs.
We'll initially keep him researching.
Every bookcase in your library will attract another warlock to your realm.
Okay, that's the reason to expand. Bookcase. How many? Only one at the moment. I'd like to summon more imp spell. Also, this system is sort of shit. Because there's no clear separation between impenetrable land and normal ground, at least visible on this map. So it's somewhat useless as a map. I don't know why they've done that. At least I don't see a difference here. It all looks the same to me. So a map fail. Maybe here. Hard to say. Very hard to say. I definitely say that's a downgrade from the first game. And I don't know why. Why would you do that? How do you see room information? Okay. Training space is used. Maybe a little bit more. So training space is 3. Researchers 2 out of 3. But 4. And that should be in... It looks like hardening the walls around you gets something extra in the room. That's at least how it was implied that things happen. Nice, yeah, you can see the progress here. Yeah, there's extra books coming available. We're looking at the 5-3 split. I'd like the research done quickly so I can get combat training done in these creatures too. We're definitely going to expand on the training area.
A new spell has been researched. Mana is the currency of magic, and it's this you spend each time you cast a spell. Your mana level is shown in green atop the screen. Your land will gradually renew it as it's spent. Cast your new spell to create an imp. So open now the panel Spells and select the imp's head symbol. Then cast it with a click on any land that's yours. A good cast, Keeper. You've made good use of your warlock's studious research.
I want to see if the training space seems to increase
Imps are
if you
creatures
harden.
born of magic and cost mana to sustain.
Yeah, each imp costs mana, so you can't have a huge number of imps unless you have a sizable dungeon. Yeah, definitely research space was vastly increased by hardening the walls. Same with the training space. So that's a good reason to keep the rooms separate. Shell space, research space. Training space 8 units at the same time, that's good enough. Anything else we can do? Not really. So it's a waiting game now. We have 9 creatures, 6 more can
You may
appear.
wish to train your warlocks to improve their skills. To do this, drop a warlock in the training room.
I'll wait for the research to complete, then we can get more of them here in general. Probably all of them. We're looking at level 2 goblins, level 3 goblins, so they'll start to finish up their training anyway fairly soon. This should be probably a possession spell. And more warlocks. 18 bed spaces. Final research done.
A new spell has been researched.
Yep.
Your
Fungible.
warlocks now have studied further, offering you another spell to cast, through which a thunderbolt is yours to hurl against such foolish enemies who dare invade your turf. Your dungeon has been breached. Your imps have found some dwarves. These righteous little pests may stray onto your land, and if they do, destroy them, for that's what they deserve. Your imps will call your creatures to defend the dungeon heart. They must make sure of its protection above all other tasks.
It's a weak defense group. I mean, a weak attack group, we should have no trouble.
The paltry dwarfs are now destroyed. Allow your creatures time to rest and eat. When ready, guide them north to find Lord Darius's keep.
Payday. We can afford a payday or two. And maybe 4 with this gold.
It is payday. A left click on your creature picks it up. A right click on claimed land then lets it drop. Be wary though. Don't drop them too near enemies, for the dropping stuns these beasts a time and makes them vulnerable to enemy attack.
The more agile the creature, the less the stun effect. So there's a you should drop certain type of units first if you want to drop near the enemy, and so to buy time for units that stay stunned for a very long time when you drop them. A lot of little things added to make things more interesting instead of just spamming everything and a huge pile at the feet of enemies. There should also be a control to what is this? I can't see the level of my creature, so that's another downgrade from the previous game. 3 goblins of level 3. What about now? What I basically want is this things. Level 3 goblins. Level 1. Okay, there's a button when held. It picks your lowest level goblin versus your highest level goblin. Hopefully I understand.
The time has come for you to face Lord Darius. Tag the flashing
this should be
tiles.
level.
Your imps will tunnel to his keep.
Be level 1. No, it's 3, 2. I might need to change the controls. The thing is, these are usually made for keyboards that don't exactly work the same as mine. So certain things, especially dot and comma, usually need to be changed. If you can. Might not be an option. An option to change it. You have decrease in ambient light and things like that, but no, pick the page up. Is it page up for me too? How do you define keys? Page up is fine. Probably was all. Possessed. Pick, lock, disarm, toggle sniper mode. Insert a numpad. Here's the problem. Actually, ooh, so it must be that one. Okay. I still don't see the pick the highest level creature, pick the lowest level creature. Those would be very useful commands to actually be able to use. Very, very useful, because you want whenever you get 8 guys or more, it's a problem. Ooh, quick save. High level creature. Full stop, comma, okay. High level creature. Control. I'd rather take a full stop and a comma, otherwise it gets very confusing. I mean, you have where your hand needs to be. There not be used on anything else really either, so why would you need to? Yeah, that looks good. It's even more important here, because in Dungeon Keeper 1, when you pick up a creature, there's a number indicating their level of that pickup creature. No such number here, so I have no fucking clue what am I holding in my hand. Is it shit or is it gold? So with this I can at least make sure I'll get the best I have of that type, or the lowest if I want to put them into training. So the best, level 4, and the shit. Let's see how this works. Ooh, research continues. Let me try that. Now upgrade a spell. Spell grade 1. Spell grade 1. Okay. So there's a reason to keep researching even after you got all the spells. I want to see the difference. Am I creating level 2 imps, or what's it cheaper? I don't know, we're level 2 guys, yeah. We'll start to explore anyway. Probably could use a little bit of gold. Impenetrable wall. No, there is actual wall here. This might be a secret area. Oh, I just didn't see it. Any other places I haven't been to? Well, here. I'm inclined to dig out all of it because it increases my mana income. Yeah, I'll leave the gold.
Your create imp spell has been upgraded.
Okay, what does it mean? I would assume level 2 imps or something like that. You can dig through enemy walls in this game, it just
Lord
takes...
Darius's walls are breached. Your forces now must kill his guards, and stir Lord Darius himself to come defend his land.
We should have the quality advantage here, so I'm not even bothering dropping all of our guys. Yeah, I should have bothered.
At last, Lord Darius has been roused. He enters through his hero's gate. Your forces now must kill him, and the portal gem of Sing Song will be yours.
Keeper, dare not think that you will conquer me, you evil wretch. My dwarves and the power of good will drive you from this land.
Yeah, I do like the fact that warlocks actually have a spell at a lower level. In Dungeon Keeper you have to train them a little bit before they even get their first attack spell, and that sort of sucks.
You seek to defile my breath with your foul sorcery. You will perish, Keeper.
Lord Darius lies dying. Now comes Horny here to claim you the portal gem. Your progress is most pleasing.
It's a very boring character. Uninteresting. Always just angry and growing. And a pain in the ass, so you don't even want to play with it. In here, the Horn Reaper is a spell, and it sucks up mana like... probably drains it up very fast.
The treasury lets you hold more gold. Make traps and doors in the workshop. The sentry trap targets intruders with a powerful cannon. Use wooden doors to seal off rooms and corridors.
We'll continue. What did we get? Lacks of mana.
Your Thunderbolt spell has been upgraded. There is nothing left to research.
Yep. I'm inclined to find out what's happening here. Any new thingies we might explore, discover. Yeah, there's nothing here. I dislike the map because I can't see the edges of the map. I mean, it looks like impenetrable rock almost everywhere. I'm hacking it all away. I don't give a shit about the research anymore or what they think or don't like. Basically, hunt down for anything interesting. All doors have to go. All walls have to go. It doesn't look like there is really anything. Mana boost. Okay. Yeah, I made level 4 imps with the improved spell.
Your mana reserves have been increased.
Do you find anything else of interest? We have quite a few imps now, so this shouldn't take long. And the value on the mana has been bugged out. That's lovely. It's 300 something, I guess. It could be anything. We are still going up, that's the important thing. And I don't particularly expect to find anything interesting. Yeah,
It is payday.
Efficiency of the rooms has definitely decreased. They're still not crap, but they're less efficient. Also, it looks like hatcheries have to be 3x3 inside before they have a single hatchery there. So this, I think, this is 3x4 or 3x5. Either way, I think it's 3x4. Either way, could I experiment with that? Because you need a hatchery before you get it to be effective. 3x3 produces 1. 3x4 produces
Your
1.
minions need a larger
3x5 produces 1. So you need a 3x3 to just have a single hatchery there. So it doesn't make any sense to produce these in any kind of smaller sizes. It will, yeah, we'll lose maximum research space, we are losing shelf space too, I think. So
Your portal is a gate for 15 creatures and no more. If removal or exchange is what's desired, then drop a creature back through where it came to make space for another one to enter your domain.
Yeah. Especially the researcher space plummeted by removing the walls. Shell space stayed pretty much the same. And nothing new. Nothing interesting, so let's try the quick save.
Quick saved.
I want to save properly too. Let's go with the mission end, so I won't mix this up with anything else.
Game saved. Nunchaku. I see you blasted Lord Darius off the face of the realm. A most entertaining way to claim a portal gem. To hear their singing turn to screaming has been a tremendous joy to my ears.
We found the special though. It was a mana boost. But this isn't exactly accurate either. I'm not too much of a completionist or a stats whore, so I don't give a shit about these. You'd have to be in some kind of competitive situation before these can really matter. Playing on your own, they're meaningless. And I'm more interested in learning new things than I am in maximizing things. So is this it? Huh. Excellent.